to be honest, I hadn't thought of the prospect of me leading this team with two other of my teammates. I was extremely focused on how I was going to get this jersey. But now that I'm here and I'm able to lead the girls and co-captain them, is such a great sense of pride. The team that I'm so lucky to captain, they're such a great bunch of girls. I definitely see myself as just their mates. Although I am a co-captain, I don't see that I'm any different to them, and I can still learn so much off my teammates, and I think that's what makes the group really special. I'm so privileged to be a co-captain, but I'm still able to learn so much more, even the youngest girls in the team. Yes, absolutely. We all want something that we can't have, and we couldn't have the Rugby League World Cup last year. For me personally, it's been very beneficial. I would have been having my baby or still pregnant this time last year. So for me, it's very beneficial. But for all of the women that are playing rugby league, and I can obviously speak on behalf of my own team in the Gillaroos, but the girls have continued to work extremely hard to get here, and whether that was going to be a 1-year delay or a 5-year delay, there would be no stopping them. They're an extremely focused bunch of girls, and you'll be able to see that once we all run out onto the field. I guess every team in our pool is going to bring a different amount of challenges, and there's no doubt in my mind that our coaching staff have a plan of how we're going to take on each team. There'll be a strategy around how we're going to take on each team, and a strategy on what players we're going to field in each game, and that's just a part of how great the game has evolved in terms of when I first started playing, there wasn't a whole lot of strategy. It was play rugby league and you tackle hard and you run hard, and whoever does that the most wins. There's so much more to it now, and it's so wonderful to be a part of. I think those teams, every team in this campaign will bring something different, and we just have to be ready to take it on and to compete with everything that they bring. Oh, goodness. I've played against all of the players in my team, I think. I'm thinking straight about the forward pack, who I would least like to play against. I think Samaima Taufa, so one of our forwards, captain of the Parramatta Eels at the NRLW. I've been on a bit of a journey with her. We've played a lot of footy together, but we've also played a lot of footy against each other. She's someone that just has something different up here. A will to win, but a resilience and just an attitude of competitiveness, and she will not stop. She's the type of player that everyone wants to play next to. She'll take care of you. She'll lead by example, which is extremely important. And she's tough. She's very tough. It'll take her a lot to take her down. She's played through some incredible injuries, but you would never know it. She'd never tell you. She was strapping her hand up yesterday, and I said, what happened to your hand? She goes, I played the whole NRLW with a broken hand. She was nominated for Dally M. She was nominated for Player of the Year. You just would never know. And I'm flat out whinging about my hair being out of place, So she's just someone that I can't wait to play with, but would also hate to play against. I'm very excited to see everybody play. I think Keely Davis, who is our hooker, is going to make a huge impact on the Gillaroos, not just this campaign, but for years to come. She's achieved so much, and she's still so young. She's got an extremely wonderful will to learn. She's competitive, she's driven, and she's just so important for the Gillaroos. She withholds all the values that the Jillaroos have just by being her. So I think once she takes the field, she's going to really change the Jillaroos in the years to come. What motivates me to do what I do is probably a few things, and motivation can change from time to time. But being a mum now is something that certainly motivates me. Something that I've been motivated by my entire life, which I probably didn't realise until I became older, was when people tell me I can't do something. And when people assume that things are impossible, it's almost though I get offended by that, and I want to do absolutely anything to prove to people that things aren't impossible. They might be hard and they may have never been done, but they can be done. And I want my children and I want my family, but I also want my teammates to see that, so that they can go on and to be inspired and do whatever they want to do, whether that's playing football or something, as a job or in a career or whatever they want to do with their life. I think that really motivates me. And it's certainly something that's motivated me in my journey of having children and having injuries, is the amount of feedback that you get that you have this injury, you won't be able to play, in 6 weeks. I find that extremely motivating that you told me that. I'll try and get back in 5 weeks, now that you've said 6. That people said, it's impossible to have kids and come back. Your body won't be capable of it. You'll be too tired. No one's done it before. To me, I thought, even if I didn't want to play football, now I'm going to, just to prove those people wrong. So that's something that I'm extremely motivated by. And I'll continue to be motivated by things like that, because you just sort of meet a different version of yourself. Oh, I don't think us players, I really don't think we truly understand the influence that we can have until after the fact. So it's extremely important that the way we behave, the way we train, the way we play, and the way we react to adversity and to success, we need to understand that there are young girls watching, and they will watch all of that, and that will have a massive influence on their journey to be in the next World Cup or the World Cups to come. And that's an extremely important role that we play, but what a privilege to play that role. And I'm really excited that, I've been able to watch the World Cups evolve since 2013. And that's only 2 World Cups ago, and it's crazy to think where we've come from and where we can go. Well, we're all playing the same game, aren't we? There's just different people playing it. I think one of the most important parts of the inclusiveness is it makes more people want to play the game. You can be any person, any shape, any size, from any diverse culture. We can go on with the amount of diversity that rugby league includes. This game can be for you. And I think that's such an amazing thing about our sport, and that we can show that all throughout the world now, is that this is the sport for you, and it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, and where you come from. You will feel a sense of belonging when you play this game.